Is my slide visible? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. You
Okay.
may continue.
Good morning, respected teachers and my dear colleagues. I'm just Sabu, and today I'm going to present on the topic cyber sexual violence and understanding. The introduction. In India, studies and advocacy circles pay more attention on gender-based violence, have categorized gender-based violence as online harassment or cyber crime. Their view on based on different NGOs and cyber crime specialists, gender-based violence is a continuation of the offline violence that women have to deal with every day that permeate into the online arena. The vulnerability of women, especially girls, in online abuse grows along with online gender and socioeconomic differences. In India, there are a number of plans and policies, but the problem of gender violence and sexual violence through online medium has not fully been addressed. And in India, it is also ca- gender violence. Online violence is also categorized on class, caste, gender, sexuality, religion, education, and technological access. Now, when we look at the prevalence of these gender-based sexual violence, we see that one of the main reasons these online spaces and the usage of information and communication technology have been influenced by patriarchal and conservative social norms that contribute to online sexual violence through gender-based violence. The gender divide in internet and mobile phone use in India show that one third of users is women, compared to 80% of males who have access to mobile phones and less than 50% of women who do. Now we can clearly see the divide between men and women when it comes to gender-based sexual violence and their usage of phones and their prevalence of social media. The problem which this causes is male dominance in social spaces. The male dominance in social spaces is due is gender shows gendered culture norms. Regardless of the subject, the idea of women expressing their ideas online is threatens India's patriarchal social framework and increases their vulnerability to violence. Research reveals that female politicians, campaigners, and women rights and journalists experience significantly more online abuse than other women. This also encourages girls and women to self censor online and to not express their opinion because they're scared of being violated or being harassed online. Despite these behaviors, pervert women prevent women from fully exercising their rights and freedoms online. Now, let us look at types of cyber crimes that are committed. Let's start with cyber stalking. This crime involves the use of internet to harass someone, especially women, by using false allegations, intimidations, or cyberbullying. Cyber pornography, like explicit and non-consensual sharing of women's images or private images, videos, etc. Hacking. Hacking is a hacker is an unapproved user where a user tries to hack into someone's profile and try to intimidate and generate violence over her. Cyber defamation is the publishing or dissemination of defamatory material against another person with the help of computers or internet. Morphing, cyberbullying, and sexual defamation. Now let's look at the methods of harassment. There are mainly three methods that the harassers use. That is online sexual harassment, non-consensual distribution of intimate photographs such as morphing or online pornography, harassment through phone calls from unknown numbers like stalking, etc. And on the graphic there, we can see the harms it causes, such as emotional harms, financial costs, the freedom of expression, the defamation, there is propagation of child pornography, reputation, the civil rights being taken away, health, social health, mental health, dignity, etc. Now let us look at the situation of online-based cyberbullying and cyber violence post-pandemic. Due to the COVID pandemic, technology facilitated gender based violence is becoming more prevalent. It has increased noticeably as social contracts have been increasing place online through Zoom booming or Zoom classing. It is a normal form of violence where the person
1 minute more. 1 minute more.
exposes themselves through online meetings. The LGBTQI people were also experienced a lot of abuse through online mediums post pandemic. Now let us look at the perpetrators, which include intimate partners, strangers, neighbors, colleagues, boss, etc. The legal provisions against cyber violence include invasive message, Section 67A, which has three sections based on transmitting offensive material through online medium, and 66E concentrates on dissemination of transmitting private area and private parts without his or her permission, and 354A regards to commenting and gender-based language that are used against people. Regardless of these laws and this dense legal framework, there are still gaps which needs to be addressed. That includes improving of these.
Sorry, your time is up. Can you please conclude your presentation?
Yes, uh, content moderation, strengthening laws, survivor-centric approaches, and survivor-centered legal approach, and social and cultural norms. With this, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.